Hey beauties, good evening or good afternoon rather. Listen to me. Whether you want to agree, yes or no, one day you will come to the realization. One of the reasons why things are so difficult in this country is that too many evil altars have been set up. I cannot, even my brain can barely fathom, literally barely fathom, the number of people that you see lauding and praising and that you hear of that secretly practices. I call them, all of them, they fall under the auspices of the devil. Whether you want to say occultism, which is direct devil practices, witchcraft, obia, necromancy, black magic, white, pink, blue, whatever color you want to use, kind of magic, necromancy, obia. My God, the people have no respect for God. When it says the fear of the Lord, it is not talking about a fear like when people are talking about, Lord, you fear that don't pay. It is not talking like that. It is talking about a reverential fear, a respect and honor for God. When he says, do not consult any other gods. Do not put any other gods above me. And the problem with people, in all of us, you see that fruit called patience, waiting. We have a problem with that. We feel we must get everything now. And the worst part is that one of the fundamental flaws that people seem to miss is that there's a characteristic that the devil does not possess. And it is called mercy and compassion. So he may give things to you quickly, but you're going to slip up because you're flawed. You're a flawed being. You're not going to please him all the time. Just as so you're not all bad. There are some elements of good that you're going to do, and it's going to displease the enemy, and he's going to come to be paid, and you cannot pay the piper, and he's going to beat you hard. He's going to really ravish you, rape you, mentally, psychologically, spiritually, like what he did with the guy who had legion, many demons. Some people say it's over 2,000 when you talk about legion. And only Jesus could have moved away that from him and delivered him, where the Bible said he was in his right mind, clothed right, after God delivered him and sent them in the pigs. But nobody wants to wait. Everybody must rich today. You're just born, and then we must just rich. Because when we look on TV, we see the Kim Kardashians, they are just calling names. The whosoever. The Rockefellers, the Elon Musks. So I have to, even if I not reach up to their level, I must be wealthy enough. I must be able to do anything almost that I want to do. But know that when the devil comes, because he is going to come to be paid, and he's going to come and catch you off guard. And it is really foolhardy to believe that the enemy loves you and likes you. He hates humankind because he realizes that one of the things that Jesus did for us was to put a buffer where he gave us that opportunity that when we leave this earth, we can go and join him in paradise. That has been cut off. That has been severed. There's enmity there with the devil. There's no reconciliation between him and God. So when he sees that humankind has that opportunity, he will do everything to pull you down. And nobody can wait. You must reach today. No, I don't want to wait till I'm old. And so on. Understanding is not about old. It's about the time when you're able to handle it. And people practice all manner of evil. All manner of evil. Everywhere you look, you see people have on some ring with favor the as a man that say favor the living Satan. You never see something with favor Satan, so. You know that long time saying what Jamaicans used to talk about? Evil. Sometimes even for my girl will love my jewelry. Sometimes even for if I put on a ring because I said, Jesus, peace. Me not even want nobody mix me with them. They all vagabond, them evil and wicked thing there. And you don't understand that when you do these things, they affect your children, your children's children, and passes on. And sometimes people cannot understand for the life of them why certain illnesses and diseases befall them and their families. One girl, I remember, she was sharing with me of somebody that she knows. She had this very strange blood disorder. Very strange. When they checked the meaning of her name, it meant vampire, something another. Evil. That's why people say they think that words is a little joke and think it's just words. Words are powerful. Read Romans 4:17. Call things that are not as though they are. Words, there is life and death in the power of the tongue. I cannot believe that nobody can say, Jesus Christ, Lord, help me. Help me to be patient and wait like the eagle. Wait like the eagle. The eagle is one of the most patient birds. Fierce bird. The king of the air, you would call it. Like when you have the lion, they call it the king of the jungle. Can live up to 70 years of age. Live long like elephants. Nobody wants to wait. You have to do some kind of necromancy, obia, witchcraft, occultism, all the devilish practices in order to gain some sort of wealth. And not ugly too. And the Bible talks about no peace comes with it. That's why I look so. That's why I look, you can see the living witch and wizard in another face. When you practice them thing, the darkness. You think the Spirit of God is going to be walking with people who do that? Who dabble in these things? You cannot serve God and mammon. People only think when we think of mammon, is only like money related per se. It goes back to it. And some people want the place of God. Remember Nebuchadnezzar? But he basically spoke as how Lucifer spoke. He's going to ascend his throne here in high in the heavens and whatnot. By him blink him out there in the wilderness for 7 years. I live like hawk, like jankro. Proper jankro with the jankro on them. And jankro is a nyam, dead dog and dead or whatever it is they might eat. For survive and for live. God kept him. Would them eat the maggot food, yes or no? Huh? Because if him live like animal, live probably that him eat. Who knows? We don't know. You don't dare disrespect. Hey, it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of God. It's a dreadful thing to fall into the hands of God, you know. If Nebuchadnezzar was here and could have tell you maybe some of the things that he had to eat to survive, you shock out of your wits. Maybe a maggot food you don't even know. Maybe he have to eat the same thing like the scavengers. Because he lived like a scavenger in a sense for 7 years. Who knows? God kept him though him never dead. Him never develop any disease. Sometimes you wonder why certain things reach, you know, and reach, you know, picnic, and because of the things we want to practice. The Ouija board, the tea leaf reading, the sage, the burning of the... Oh, no, mad! How Jamaica... Oh, my God! Oh, God! You know, I know we keep quoting this saying about how many churches per square mile is just buildings. They keep looking at the buildings. What is happening is that a lot of buildings are going up. It's like a lot of altars. Please know that the devil can even tell you to build a church, yes? A so-called God church. For his own bidding. It is not inspired by God. So it's a lot of altars up, so-called churches, but they're not inspired by God. God is not even walking or moving there. The story is told of a man who when him go to church, him you know, really getting in a frenzy, and the people saying to him he needs to go and ask God to help him to whatever, you know, to calm himself. And when he did that, God said, but I don't even know the church to figure even help you there. So God himself clueless about the particular church. God is not even in. So we need to stop quoting that. That has no relevance to who God is. That's religion, religiosity. It's about a relationship with God. So you could have put up a 1 million church building about the place in Jamaica. If it is not inspired by God, note that it must be inspired by the devil. Lives are not being transformed. The soul realm, the heart realm, the mind realm of people are not being transformed. And that is why any wind that blows, the Bible talks about, any wind of doctrine that blows, they are drawn to it. They have itching ears. So them here so they can make a quick money or two or become powerful and famous with the obi and the necromancy, the occult and whatnot. They run to it because their soul is not being transformed by the renewing of their mind under the auspices of the Bible. And them I want to everywhere they turn crosses follow them same way. I can't believe it. It's disheartening to see our country. And that's why it is like it difficult in this country. The leadership is bad. Every single thing just terrible. But may God come down and help us. May God come down and help us. We can't continue like this though, man. This is really bad. Really, really bad. Guys, follow me on TikTok, subscribe to my YouTube channel, please.